Hi, my name's Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to focus on Middle East seed capital investors, and this is a series of videos on investor profiles that are part of my Middle East fundraising database. The guide to Middle East capital includes the following. It has 325 company names, key contacts, the type of business, sectors of potential investment interest, websites, company emails, key contact emails, and key outreach strategy points. And the database will be delivered in Excel spreadsheet format. Some key database statistics: about 185 or 57% of the companies are based in the UAE. 60 companies are based in Saudi Arabia, and 125 companies are either venture capital, private equity, or angel investor groups, so that's about 40%. This is the best database for first-time fundraising in the Middle East. This video highlights JISR Venture Partners in the UAE, and they are one of 325 venture capital, private equity, angel groups, and investment companies in my exclusive Middle East fundraising database. Company snapshot: they're based in the United Arab Emirates, and they're classified as an investment company and venture capital firm. Their focus is on healthcare, technology, and consumer goods. And company description: JISR Venture Partners is an investment company that focuses on growth stage investments around the globe. Company focus: their investor approach and strategy. JISR Venture Partners, established in 2013 and based in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, focuses on growth stage investments globally. The firm prioritizes investments in scalable, profitable companies led by strong management teams. JISR provides flexible growth capital, strategic guidance, and an active partnership approach to help companies realize their full potential. Company expertise: JISR Venture Partners specializes in growth stage investments across sectors such as healthcare, new media, advertising tech, consumer internet, consumer goods, fintech, food and beverage. The firm seeks out strong management teams and a proven track record and sustainable business models that offer a clear competitive advantage. As proactive investors, JISR not only provides growth capital, but also provides strategic guidance, operational expertise, and access to new and emerging markets. Geographic reach: based in the UAE, JISR Venture Partners operates globally, seeking investment opportunities that align with its sector focus. The firm's commitment to providing growth capital, strategic support, and market access underscores its dedication to fostering the success of its portfolio companies. And here are some of their previous investments. And here are some potential investment opportunities to approach them with, and I provide this for all 325 companies in the database, and you're going to see that on the spreadsheet that's coming up. And it just helps you identify potential targets a little easier, and although these are not necessarily targets that they'll be interested in today or tomorrow, but they are based on past history, some of their news releases, and some other groups in their same sector. Now, given their past investment patterns and existing philosophy, you might want to propose the following investment opportunities: healthcare, consumer goods, financial services, and fintech opportunities. One of the key benefits of my Middle East database is that it includes tips for investor outreach, and this is what makes it unique of any database out there, and I specifically made this for first-time fundraising and people who want to start to make connections with contacts in the Middle East. So it's very unique in that aspect, and you're going to see that when I get to the spreadsheet part of it. This helps you build relationships in the Middle East and allows you to start at example associates, investment advisors, and director levels before you move on to CEO and chairmen. Now, there are lots of contacts in my database in the chairman category, the CEO category, senior officials of the companies, but it also allows you to start to grow at a lower level. For example, I have hundreds of HR contacts, and this allows you to do a little bit more digging to find out other contacts in the company. For example, key outreach touch points, if you know the contact, could be knowing JISR Venture Partners' commitment to growth and value creation. Our proposal is crafted to reflect your drive for excellence. You can send that as part of the body of your email, and that way whoever receives it is going to know that you've done a little bit of research. You should not spam these contacts. They are used to help you build a relationship with the contacts so that you can move on when it comes to future fundraising, and also being allowed to let you create a buildup of contacts at many levels. And you should also try to explore the focus of the company. Now, if you don't know who the contact is, a outreach for an unknown contact could include a subject heading in your email such as engagement opportunities with JISR Venture Partners, and then your key initial email approach line may include, we believe our opportunity aligns with your interests, who should we connect with? And this allows you to understand their internal process. When I was working in the Middle East, I helped develop our company database, and we were really keen on developing many contacts so that we knew exactly who we should reach for certain information and opportunities. Remember, contacting the firms is not always about trying to sell them something or pitch something. It's to try to get information. Maybe they made an acquisition in another area or another property that aligns with yours. And by having some of these junior contacts, again, at the associate level, investment advisor level, allows you to have a touch point. And then when it's time for you to start pitching the larger opportunities, you have an ability to work up the chain. Generally, if you just send out a pitch deck or an investment opportunity, for example, for a hotel or a large property investment opportunity, if you send it right to their chairman, a lot of times they're going to kick it down to somebody at a lower level. So if they've never heard of you, have never had any contact with you. When I was working in the Middle East, we were presenting large-scale real estate assets for anywhere from $50 million to $250 million and up. And it was really important that we had the right process within that company so that it would eventually get up to the decision makers. And it's really important. Building relationship matters when you are marketing to Middle East contacts. So let's take a look at the database. So now we're over on the database section, and this is the Excel spreadsheet that includes all the contacts in the Middle East capital database. And as you can see on the very top, we've got 325 companies. We have their country, description of the firm, their main business interests, their websites, and they've all been verified. And of course, this database will be suitable for all of 2024. I also have included their investment targets, 1 and 2 and 3. So those are based on information that is publicly known, information that is on their websites of different investments and types of sectors that they will look at. So again, this database is really meant for people who are building a larger data set of Middle East companies to either approach for funding or to possibly promote their products to, because there's a blend of venture capital, private equity, family investment offices, and investment companies, and high-profile companies in the UAE that are led by UAE nationals. So it's a really great database for companies that really want to get a very good look at some of the key parties in the Middle East when it comes to raising capital. It also has their investment territory, which includes whether they're just looking at either the Middle East or whether they're looking MENA or whether they're looking global. I've also included their key real estate assets. If they're investment companies that tend to look at real estate, I've included those as well in this database. Now, it also has, as far as key touch points, it has their company emails, and in some cases it's not available because they want you to actually submit your details via their forum. But I'll get to the key stats a little bit later on, and you also saw that in the initial slide presentation. Telephone numbers and contact numbers. There are 2 what I call primary contacts, and then there's a third, which is the secondary contacts. The key contacts could include CEOs, managing directors, executive directors, and that is the same with the second contact title. You can see operations manager, directors of real estate, presidents, and so on and so on. And the main reason for that is so that you have a senior contact that you can reach out to. You can also check them on LinkedIn to get more details. In many cases, their email addresses have already been included, and I'm going to get to that again when we go to the stats page. And the third email contact tends to be somebody in HR. And the reason I've done that is because this database is very unique in the fact that I include outreach approach tips for each of these firms. There are two types. One is a outreach touch point if you know who the contact is. In other words, if it's been already identified by myself, then you could send them a line that I've included here in all the companies. For example, Saudi has a strong track record in urban development in Kuwait. Would you be interested in a unique investment opportunity that complements your portfolio? And the reason I include these is to help people write their first letters, and also to show you that you should not be spamming this type of list with just a generic email approach talking about your company and the investment opportunity. This allows you to add a little bit of information about them, so whoever receives it is going to know that you did a little bit of work, and it should not be considered as spam. And the second reason here is I've got contact sourcing outreach approach, and this is if you do not know who the contact is. And this is really key because in some cases you may not have a contact, and this is the perfect way for you to introduce yourself. For example, in this case, I put subject request for direct contact with investment division, and then as the body of the email may include, I believe you might be the right person to assist me. We're exploring potential investment opportunities that align with Salia's investments vision. Could you direct us to the person or team responsible for evaluating such opportunities? And you can see as I scroll down here, it is included in that type of line. They're all customized, of course. The same with the ones for the direct contacts that are known. They actually talk about something the company has done, something they've invested in, the sectors, or possibly what their company vision is. And this is really going to help you, especially if you're doing first-time fundraising, or if you just want to save time when it comes to your research for these type of firms. That's what makes this database unique. Another thing that makes it unique is it really sticks to mainly the type of companies that are either venture capital, private equity, investment companies. So there's no fluff in here. There's no companies in here that should not be in here. And that is the difference between this database and other databases that are out there that talk about investments and reaching out to other investors. For example, there's very little here when it comes to accelerators. There might be a couple of them, but it's not plugged full of what I would call just garbage contacts. These are really key companies that are perfect for reaching out to, whether you're raising funds or whether you want to present opportunities, whether it's real estate, investment opportunities, and the like. So let's take a look at some of the stats. So the underlying stats are there's 470 firms, 340 prime contacts, 90 third tier contacts, and 90 email contacts when it comes to the third tier. So you're getting about 400 and a little over 450 emails, and the total company emails are 275. So those would be info at, admin at, that sort. So that's a really key overview of the database. Again, this is going to be a series where I'm going to highlight each of the contacts. For more information on this database, contact www.dubaiinvestorslist.com. That's dubaiinvestorslist.com. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe.